when I first started working, I was handpicked to launch BET International, and when we started BET International, the whole idea for me is, if we're going to be on the continent needs to be represented, and the fastest and most affordable way, I thought, was through music. I thought it would be an excellent idea to have music videos on the network. And then we lobbied to get our category in the BET Awards. That was such a big deal, and people have had a lot to say, this backstage stuff. I got crucified, and I'd like to say it here on a platform, because I've never, ever been able to address anything when I was employed with BET, because we have a PR division that handles that. So we're not allowed, even though I was getting cyberbullied and carried and dragged across the internet.
Yeah, I remember. It was crazy.
And getting blamed for everything. And I'm like, hello, my mom does not own the network. My dad doesn't pay the bills. I just work like you do. And at least I'm trying to do something. And I'm not responsible for everything that goes wrong. I am not Deborah Lee. I'm not. I'm not the CEO of the company. I at least tried to break the barriers and do something. And one day, I just got tired of hearing, you're a disgrace, you should die, and I just went on a rant. And this rant became epic. It was on the papers, it was on the radio in Ghana. My parents was calling me, are you okay? Maybe you should leave the country for a little bit. They're gonna kill my child. And I said, no, I stand by my words. And my rant really was, protecting BET, because nobody knew what I went through to get that category greenlit. Now, nothing is ever going to be the way we all think it should be. Of course, we would love the artists to go on the big stage and get the award and give that big, hey, Ghana. We would love to see that. We would love to see it. The reality is, television is a business. And as much as we are Black, the Africans are Black, we're not African Americans. And that was what BET was founded on. That is their audience. So their investors who are paying millions of dollars to advertise during the BET Awards, they're not looking for the diasporan audience to be on there. That's not what the show was created for. So they weren't going to spend 3 minutes of billion-dollar money to do something like that. And when you think about it, if you look at the Grammys, have you ever seen Angelique Kidjo go up there and get her award? Have you seen Femi Kuti get up there and get his award? But BET, we were being dragged and crucified. And I took it very personally, because when I'm at work at, till 3 a.m, folks are sleeping. We're here trying to get business done. We're here checking for the continent. And the minute something goes wrong, and at the time I hadn't worked for BET International for 4 years, I was still getting blamed. These awards are bogus. Why did these people get nominated? Hello? I left BET International in 2013. So I'm not responsible for that, but people just knew my name. So everything that went wrong, it was me. I was now accepting bribes. I had a crush on David O, so I was nominating him. Sarkodie is my baby daddy, so he's getting on. I can give birth to Sarkodie. It's just really disrespectful, and no one thought, this woman has a kid, and he's looking at this, just calling me names and insulting me. So I went on a rant, and that rant really, I don't regret it, because I spoke the truth. And my truth was, artists who have won the category, why aren't you speaking up to defend and say, we did not give you your award backstage. We held a dinner to honor you. We've held breakfast to honor you. We did everything to make you feel special. We let you give a speech, and we taped it into the international version of the award show. There is no backstage. Backstage is this big. You can't give an award backstage. Why is this circulating? It was really a problem. And again, I want to say this very emphatically. I do not represent BET, but I've always wanted an opportunity to speak my piece, because I've never had it. I was warned repeatedly not to say anything when I worked for the network. Okay, so bear with me. I'm so sorry that I just had to, this has been on my chest for a long time. And I had to get it out, And in my rant, I said, we need to be patient. we are going to get there. And this year is the nominee not going to accept their award on stage. It might have taken years, but it has happened. Everything is a process. It's a process. You know, I'm very proud and honored to have worked for such a wonderful network. I'm proud for the opportunities and the platform that it did give African music. It wasn't perfect, but it's not our network. We need our network.
Absolutely.
I've been trying to launch our network for over a decade, and it is a harrowing political process. But I'm a faith-based woman, and I know that when God thinks its timing is perfect, he will allow it to happen. Amen. So we just have to be patient.